Yeah. Oh, crikey, that's upside down. Not sure if this is working. So what I will do is I'm playing about on my iPad and also on the phone in case the iPad isn't working. So here goes. Same thing with Periscope, you can't have time to set up or anything like you can on YouTube, so you have to excuse me. Let's see if I can get this somewhat. Now that's it, I don't know which feed is better because I've got like face on here for iPad and I've got my phone down here. So I've got some sources in from the Chili Foundry, which is a lovely chili review website, and they sort of know everything that's going on in the chili world in the UK. Excuse me. You can probably hear if there's any screeching and things. It's from my little parrot there, little Senegal parrot. He's lovely, but he does screech quite a bit. So yeah, if the guys that are watching now, if you can chat and say which feed are you getting. Are you getting the bit where you can see my t-shirt, or are you getting the bit where you can get my face, just my face, on my red wall? It'd be good to know, because I say I'm trying this sort of multi-camera angle thing to see which one's working better. So anybody want to say hi? No? Help me set up a bit? No? Okay. Alright, this will be going up on YouTube as well. Hopefully the things are recording on my phone and stuff, so I can set up things to go on my YouTube channel, which is everything is Chili Junkies. So Twitter is @ChiliJunkies, Facebook is Chili Junkies, YouTube's Chili Junkies. There's loads of reviews and stuff on there already, and stuff for 8 pods and stuff like that. I'm basically a hot sauce retailer. I take other people's delicious sauces and sell them to you, the public. www.chillijunkies.co.uk. That's CHILLIJUNKIES.co.uk. So it's not great at the minute. Working on the sort of online shop side of things. Excuse me. So everything at the moment is on Facebook, Twitter, and obviously I do YouTubes and things like that. So yes, we shall see how this goes. As I say, if you can interact with me and tell me, if you're seeing just my face or if you can see my t-shirt, then I'll know which stream is working properly and all that malarkey. Right, so to continue, that's a little bit of setting up. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some reviews over the next week or so for the Chili Foundry. I should just show you. These are the Chili Foundry guys. So they spell chili different to me. They spell chili as in the country. I spell chili as in the plant. So yeah, I've signed up with those. There's no money changed hands. It's literally just for the fun of it. But I'm now a reviewer for them, so I'm going to be doing written reviews and video reviews. The video reviews going up on my YouTube channel, and the text reviews going to be on Chili Foundry website, which is chilifoundry.com. So I've had my first batch of sauces through for review. So you can try and get it on both feeds at the same time. There we go. Now this is like an old supermarket find. Heinz, everybody knows Heinz. You can get this anywhere and everywhere. So yeah, I might do that one today. It's only going to be one. I don't know. I could maybe do all of them and then chop up the video. But I'll definitely be doing at least one, maybe 2 reviews today, because I've got to do the write-ups as well. So yeah, so we've got Heinz. Everyone knows Heinz Firecracker Sauce. I'll probably be doing that one today. I also have a company that I've not heard of before, which is Dorset Meadows Thai Bird's Eye Sauce. That's quite a nice one. So you can see down there. It's quite nice colour, sort of bitty and stuff. Another company I've not heard of called the Olive Branch. That's one of the good things I like about the chili community. There's always people that you've never heard of. There's loads to discover, which is why I sort of champion the UK sauces. Really, you can get all the American ones and all the silly sort of extracts and things, but the UK can do it just as well, if not better, I think. So there we go. So yeah, that one will be coming up at some time. And last but by no means least is the Chililicious. This is a mother and daughter team. I think Stacey and Tracy, do forgive me if I've got the name wrong. Yeah, Chililicious. They're up in Scotland. They grow their own chilies. They make their own sauces. They do nice, like fused glass art as well. So they travel up and down the country to sell their sauces here, there, and everywhere. And this is one I've not seen yet. Chililicious.co.uk. Monkey Punch, banana, kiwi, lime, jalapeno chutney. So this is a new one. I've not tried it. I've had this stuff before, and they've sort of aired on the side of caution. They don't do anything too hot, but this one looks like it might have a bit more of a kick, maybe. We shall see. So, as the title of the video says, these are all unopened. These are all brand new packets. You can see. I've not tasted any of them before, luckily. And yeah, so we shall do a review. I'm working with two cameras here, so whatever stream is working best for you. I've got Android on my phone and iOS on the iPad. So I shall start off with what I think is going to be the worst, not the best. See, Android is freezing. This is not good. Just see my screen freezing there, so apologies for that. Yeah, being a sort of big company, a big supermarket sauce, it's going to be full of additives and all sorts of things, and they're going to be really cautious on the heat. They say like triple extra, like this one is Firecracker Sauce. I've had things like their Heinz fiery baked beans, and they taste just like normal baked beans because they're just too scared to make proper hot things. So we shall start off with possibly the world's first live stream Periscope chili sauce review. Please interact with your messages and stuff, and ask questions, whatever you want. As I say, I'm still playing about with the app and stuff, so we shall see what happens. So today we are going to start off with Heinz 57 Firecracker Sauce. Again, my style of reviewing is not written down, it's not scripted, it is literally just open the bottle, stick the camera on, see what happens. Let's have a look. Ingredients. We've got the fiery tomato and chipotle chili sauce with a smoky flavour. Spirit vinegar is the first ingredient, so that means it's going to be quite vinegary. Water, concentrated tomato puree, sugar, date puree, chipotle paste, which is made out of tomato puree, smoked jalapeno peppers, water, onion, spirit vinegar, sugar, peppers, salt, garlic, spices, parsley, spice extract, modified corn flour, salt, concentrated apple juice, chili powder, smoke flavouring, spice, just random spice, I don't know what that is, garlic powder, onion powder, preservatives, potassium sorbate, spice extract. Okay, yes, made by Heinz. Now, I live in Wigan. I'm not originally from Wigan, but I live in Wigan. And we have a big Heinz factory in town, and I keep messaging them and saying, I've done a review on your products, it's not spicy enough, please let them come down to your kitchens and do it properly. But I've not heard back from them yet, so they probably don't give a shit. But here we go. Lovely silver spoon. Had that since my days in catering college. Sorry, college kind of came home with me. Most people do reviews with like table sauces and tablespoons and big spoons, but I don't see the point in that, because if it's hot, you're going to kill yourself, and you don't get any more flavour by having a big spoon. So, trying to show it to camera. Make my own sauces, I could do. I have played about with it, but there's so many good ones. It's coming up with original recipes and stuff. So it's, you know, if there's really good sauces out there already, yeah, I could play about with it. Then there's also the cost of setting up the kitchen and getting it bottled and labelled and stuff. But yeah, no, it's one of those. It might come. It might be a case of I team up with some sauce makers already and just give them my recipes and they make it, because that's the logistical side of it all sorted. And it's supposed to be my recipes, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe to come. One thing I do want to get into is more snacks and stuff, because I mean there's loads of sauces, but the snacks are there. Talking myself out of it, I know, but trust me, I know that chili sauce business is getting more and more popular, but there are a lot out there, and so there's a lot of good stuff. So I don't want to be just another, like I say, just another, you know, Chipotle sauce. I want people like Chili Alchemist Jay. He does really nice stuff. He does quirky ingredients and like more vegetables rather than fruit. He's come up with the concept of popping candy, which is amazing stuff. If you haven't tried it, please do. Again, a little bit of an advert. I do sell this stuff as well, so you know, things like the popping candy and the sauces, not always available, but I do get it in as and when I can. So yeah, on with the review. Heinz, big company, everybody knows it. Never actually ever been 57 varieties. There's a little bit of fun fact, that's just a bit of advertising spiel by the originator. Thank you. Yes, I mean it's a hobby. What can you do when you get made unemployed? You got to find stuff to do. It's dripping. It smells like ketchup, but there is that sort of smokiness to it, I suppose. And that's probably more from the liquid smoke. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not expecting much from this other than a ketchup flavour, so if I'm surprised, it'd be great. No, Heinz has done a good job, hopefully, but if not, it's ketchup. Now obviously, a big teaspoonful of it at once, that has surprisingly got a nice little kick to it. It's still vinegary. You get that aftertaste of vinegar. Still very ketchupy. Thank you. I shall try. Maybe. Next year is going to be a big year, hopefully, for me. Doing the Christmas markets in Manchester, which should provide the profits to move things on a bit better. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, crikey. Low battery on the iPad, that's never a good sign, is it? That might go back. That might switch off, and this one might keep going. So, this is why I've got to just try. So, yeah. Ketchup. With a nice bit of spice. I mean, my tolerance is down. I've not been doing really spicy stuff for a while. So jalapeno, even though, you know, jalapeno is bread and butter to everybody, I think for most people that will be quite a nice kick, you know. Not bad. Now, obviously, being an experiment, and this is the first time doing this, not done all the research I should have done, so I don't know how much this is, but when I do the write-up, all the prices and stuff on it, it's probably going to be about £1. It's only a little bottle. So yeah, have a look. If you're in the UK, it's probably available in most supermarkets. If you are abroad, then you might get it. You don't know. Firecracker. It's actually, you know, they've done. I'm not a big fan of vinegary stuff. Vinegar has to be used correctly. And what with it being spirit vinegar as well, you know, it's just acid. It's not as flavourful as things like white wine vinegar or cider vinegar. So that one, Flavour. Try and get these. I'm trying to read comments as well. It's popping up all over the place. That's good. fading too quickly. But yeah, try and do sort of like marks out of 10. Chili Foundry likes you to do these little things, so let's have a look. Flavour, heat, packaging, value, and overall, all marks out of 10. Going off of my little crib sheet here that they sent me, this is the sort of thing that they're looking for. Flavour, pretty good. A little bit too much of a twinge of vinegar, but again, having it by the spoonful isn't what you normally do. So maybe with food, that vinegriness would settle out if you stick it on your chips, that sort of thing. So yeah, out of 10, it's ketchup. It's, I don't know, maybe a 7. I think I'll do a 7 out of 10 for that one because it's a nice ketchup. Heinz usually does the best ketchup. There's a nice burn to it. For heat, again, very subjective, but possibly a 5 out of 10. Shall we go with a 5 out of 10 to start with? Because I'm thinking the other ones would be hotter. But yeah, that's a good night. I mean, it'd be good to have on your chips or fries, depending on what country you're in. Burgers, anything you put ketchup on. If you like ketchup and you want a little bit more zing, that one goes well. I am surprised. It's better than I thought it would be. We try at Chili Foundry to be positive about everything, try and find the positives. If there is a really shocking product, I've been told to let them know that it is really shocking, and maybe won't print that one. I don't know, that's corporate stuff for you, but there we go. Packaging, it's a Heinz bottle. Not very imaginative. Everything looks the same in Heinz. The label's the same. Looks like a bottle of ketchup. Yeah, it literally does what it says on the tin. It's just a bottle of ketchup. So that is, packaging wise, I'd say 3. There's not a lot of imagination in there. When you compare it to, I mean, the quality's not as good and the printing quality's not as good on the Chilli one, but they've got their logo, they've got a funky little monkey design, and they've got a nice little cap, picture on the cap as well there, so that's quite a nice one. So yeah, not bad. Value, again, I don't know the exact price, I've not looked it up, that's my fault for being too eager to try and get on here, but I bet it's not going to be much more than a quid. £1.50 at most, I would have thought so. So value for money is excellent. It's going to be an 8 possibly. Yeah, I think we'll go for an 8 on that one. I will have to look back on the video and make little notes and stuff when I do my write-ups. So overall, yeah, that's a tough one because I say it's a spicy ketchup, but it's a good spicy ketchup. Let's see now. Overall, I'd probably give that a 7. It's quite a good try, So yeah, 7 out of 10. Overall, surprised me, which is always good because I say they're normally too shy. That one's got a decent kick to it. For the average Joe, that would be, bearable. It's good. For the chili head, like ourselves, who like to go a little bit more extreme, most people will probably think that is just warm. But, yeah. So, first ever Periscope chili sauce review, streamed as live, will be up on YouTube channel as well, and a proper write-up in the next couple of days, hopefully on Chili Foundry. So, I shall do a cut there. And I might restart and do another one actually. I should cut there for video purposes, but I will do a bit of research on the next one so I can get the prices and stuff, and then I shall maybe do another stream a little bit later on. So thank you all for tuning in and doing whatever it is you're doing, and if you're watching this back, ta very much. It was an experiment. I'm just playing about with the Periscope app, just seeing if this is the sort of thing that people like, getting the interactions and stuff. I thought would be quite nice. Thank you for the questions. I didn't get all your names because it's too small and it's buzzing around down there on my little phone. So thanks all for chatting. I shall go. I shall Pick another one, that's a bit faint. Maybe do the Chililicious one, because I like the Chililicious ladies. They're good. So yeah, I will finish there. Thank you very much for joining. And tune in next time. Hopefully you like it. Check me out. Facebook is Chili Junkies. YouTube is Chili Junkies. Twitter is @Chili Junkies. Find it, chilijunkies.co.uk. That's me. For now. If I can. Stop.